سلام بچه ها، مانیسا هستم. اومدم با یک بازی جدید. خب، جدید نه جدید، دو یک سال اومده این بازی، ولی آره دیگه بازی ترسناک کنم. اسمش Don't Open Your Eyes. یعنی خب آره Don't Open Your Eyes. حتما یعنی این چی؟ یعنی Don't Open Your Eyes. و آره بله، در مورد اینه که آره چطوری بگم و لود نایس اینه که آره شما میخوایم بخوابیم، ولی آیا میتونیم بخوابیم؟ میدونیم در مورد خوابیدن بچه ها. میخوای بخوای نقشت تو باز کنین، خلاصه حرفمه. او it's getting late. اوکی. او بعد بخوام اسکیپ کنم. my eyelids coming on to feel heavy. بده go sleep. nice. خب یک لحظه من صدای بازی رو برای خودم کم کنم. nice. I live beside the book. I reading and look at my window. کدوم ویندو؟ میتونم چپ راست رو نگاه کنم، دکتر خاصی نداره. The process of fun is always a struggle against noise, baking dogs, police sirens, or even my own intrusive thoughts. But not even the turning gear of my brain are producing much sound. Tonight is just oddly quiet. Quiet. اون ببین، من هم باشم نمیخوام. اون جای خوبی برای گذاشتن تخت نیست، میدونیم. مثلا چه نفرینیه که تخت اونطوری بذاری که در تا ته خونت معلوم باشه. Too quiet. Okay. I feel restless. Okay. My sights veers نه یعنی چی؟ Toward the hallway outside my door. خب ببین در تو. The distance between my room and the opposite wall is only 10 steps. Oh, I know since I've made a habit of counting them whenever I go out. 1, 2, 3, absent timidly, but always. I don't know why. Maybe I just like being aware of my surroundings, the smallest details. شاید مثل منه. نه مثل من نیست. من انقدر توجه نمیکنم به همه چی. But tonight is different. The hallway looks like it stretches into nothingness, like the truth of a gargantuan beast. من نمیدونم یعنی چی اینو ادبیات سنگینه برام. Logical thinking cries that it's just my imagination. There can't be anything right or different about it. It's just a hallway, you know. Of course. خب در اتاق ببند لعنتی. But look at it. خب باید بچه ها اگر هنوز کشف نکردین بازی قرار ترسناک باشه. و آره تا 4 دقیقه ویدیو من تا اینجا و موفق باشین. So I take a deep breath and close my eyes. مرسی که close your eyes. منم علاقمند نیستم که اون راه زیبای شما رو ببینم که 10 قدم تا دیوار ملخمو جلوش فاصله داره. My room. این چیه؟ There's a bed in my room. There's a wardrobe in my room. تصور میکنه بچه داره تو تاریکی چشاشو بس تاریکی داره تصور میکنه تا خودشو. حداقل میدونیم شاید نه خودون در لعنتی رو ببینه. من باشم این کارو میکنم، نمیکنم این کارو، من در میرم، ولی مهم نیست. میدونیم there's a picture framed on the wall. There is pictures framed on the wall. There is a picture. Okay. برگشت. نه. My room is a part of myself. It's a world I know like back of my hand. Where someone blindfold me and ask me to find my way around. I do so without the slightest difficulty as long as nothing changes having my eyes closed making no difference. What the داشتی خوب پیش میرفتی ولی چرا یعنی نمیدونم نظری ندارم چی بگم. In this room I can always find what I want to find because in this room I know how everything looks and I need to wake up early tomorrow. I should really try to sleep. سپری دارم بچه های چیزی از مانیتور منه، از مانیتور من نیست بچه های. ببین اینجا نقطه ترسناکی اونجا بچه های، دو تا چشم اونجا. Oh fuck. Shit. Shit. What that sound? What's that sound? Are those footsteps? Shit. Shit. داریم جلو. داریم جلو. داریم جلو. داریم جلو. No, that's impossible. It must be my imagination. Of course, man. But it's getting closer. Relatable, you know? Relatable. Oh shit, داره نزدیک‌تر. Shit. I'm closer. چقدر closer? What a second. چقدر هم شد؟ گفت 10 تا قدم تا دیوار جلوش. 7 شد؟ They are gone. همه رفت. تموم شد. 7-8 قدم ها تموم شد. Nice. Right. There is no way someone could be there. Of course, من خونه خود تنهایی. Shit. F. نه. Oh. 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 Hello. Not so kind stranger. Hey. Huh?
Open your eyes.
بچه بازی میگه که don't open your eyes. الان که من دارم این ویندو بازی میدم نوشته don't open your eyes. پس ما چیکار میکنم؟ ویتی که خب میگه don't open your eyes بازی. بعد بازی میگه که don't open your eyes و تو گیم هم میگه که don't open your eyes, you have work to do, you know. بعد تو بلند شی. ولی you know what, I'm just gonna open my eyes. من تو واقعیت همین کار میکنم. تو چی کار میکنی وقتی همچین چیزی احساس کنی؟ صدایی داره میاد. open my eyes. من جامپ اسکر میشیم بچه ها. آماده باشیم. من جامپ اسکر میشیم. بچه ها جامپ اسکر نشدیم. حتی بزنید چی شده؟ there's nothing here. میتونم سیف کنم. بچه ها میتونستم گیم رو سیف کنم. آره بچه ها باید تموم شد نکردیم دیگه. خیلی مرسی که این ویدیو رو همراه کردین. لایک سابسکرایب فراموش نشه و خداحافظ. برفتین بچه ها. خوبه این نشون میده که شما چقدر به بازی علاقه‌مند شدین که نرفتین و اصلا هم به خاطر اینی که کشف کردین ویدیو مثلا شاید بیشتر از 10 دقیقه است. دلیل دیگه باید داشته باشه. بله اوکی خب سیو. can I save Thursday November. نه زمان تایم ویدیو زمان ضبط ویدیو لو رفت. اوکی خب واو. هی
Open your eyes.
don't open my eyes. میشه برنگردی جامپ
Open
اسکر
your
کنی؟
eyes. Look at me.
من نگاه کن. خب الان باید open my eyes کنم بچه ها.
Why won't you look at me?
دوست ندارم.
Where are your manners? If a stranger asks for help, is it right to ignore them?
You're not a stranger
Is
bro.
that how it is?
نه
share a secret with you. I have never seen myself before.
Oh.
I don't know if my face is ugly. I don't know the color of my skin. I don't know if I'm even here. That is why I need you to open your eyes. So you can tell me how I look. But I'm also shy. So I might hide the moment you do.
سیف کنم؟ نه الان بذار سیف نکنم.
You won't find me anywhere. And soon, you will forget. Like a faded dream.
فان فکت من هنوز خواب دیشب یادمه.
I know you're not asleep.
I am asleep.
You listen with those tiny ears of yours. They look so fragile.
من نمیگه کوف مگه نمیتونی ببینی هیچی رو. چطوری میفهمی که
Like I could almost grab them. Put my fingers around them.
حتی خیلی گیم دیستربینگه.
Tear them off. If I do, will you scream? Will I hear your voice?
چشام باز کنم بچه.
It was a joke.
اوکی.
I'm joking.
خدا شکر.
Don't be scared.
حتما.
Hey, how do you think my eyes look?
به نظر چه شکلیه چشام من؟ شکلیه یعنی چه شکلی به نظر میاد؟
When our cases finally meet, what will you find?
وقتی دور من برسیم چی پیدا
Answer
میکنیم؟
me.
جواب منو بده. بچه ها گیم داره اون سه تا انتخاب میده و من به عنوان کسی که قابلیت انجام سه تا انتخاب داره سیف میکنم. سیو بیشتر همین چند تا سیو فقط سه تا سیو اسلات داره. درست ساخه دوکی دوکی 10 6 تا 60 تا فکر کنم سیو اسلات داشته. They look lost, they look broken, they look empty. They look not empty. They lost.
They look lost.
بله. Better, no? Not better.
That may be so.
چشم نداشتی بیشتر دوست داشتم. اون ترسناک
I am never sure of where I am. My days consist of wandering about aimlessly, searching for something.
Searching for something.
I worry that if I'm not paying attention, what I'm searching for will slip away. The thought terrifies me. It terrifies me so much. So I always keep my eyes peeled, even if there's nothing to see. That way, nothing will slip away.
میتونم چشام باز کنم؟
No matter where it goes, and no matter where it hides.
من احساس میکنم که ببخشید مرسی که منو بخشیدید. بخشیدین دیگه اوکی.
No matter how terrifying the world might be, no matter the countless terrible things I witnessed by mistake in the
پشیمون شدم. آره better, much better.
no matter what, I will never blink.
اوکی. او
I will forever be confused by the worlds around me. I will forever be lost.
او relatable bro.
But what is that something that I'm searching for? It's been so long since my wandering began. I can no longer recall the feelings that drove me to it. What is it? Is it something I can hold? Is it a being of flesh and is it nearby? Is it you?
Yes.
Hey, have you ever looked so fervently for something that you end up losing yourself in the process?
آره نه یعنی نمیخوام به تو بگم علاقمند
Have
نیستم.
you? These eyes, are these my eyes?
بچه‌ها اون کسی که قابلیت سیو داره میخواد حرکت خفنی انجام بدم و تمام سرویس را تمام پر کنم. تو سیو وجود داره. یوزر سیو اوتو سیو. اوه 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 اوکی. Yes.
Good answer. Yet there is only one way to know the truth. Open your eyes.
To open my eyes. بچه من احساس کنم بازی قرار چند تا اندینگ داشته باشه. منم یه تا اینجا پیش رفتم میخوام open my eyes. اوه میدونستم چرا open my eyes. There's nothing there. من میدونستم قرار این کارو کنم. You know what من در ادامه باز قرار open my eyes کنم اصلا مگر اینکه دیگه خیلی احساس خطر کنم میدونی اشتباه شد من همینجا چیز میکردم.
Are these
okay.
my eyes?
Yes.
Good. Yet there is only open.
Open your eyes.
So you won't look at me.
آره.
Even though your eyes are so pretty.
مرسی.
I can't see them, but I can imagine them behind their veil of flesh. Round like pearls and shiny like jewels. So pretty.
مرسی.
It's fine. We still have time. The night is still and silent.
امیدوارم همینطوری پیش بره. یکم فاصله بگیری زیاد دیستیبینگ بهم دست وقتی نزدیک بهم تلفظ میکنه.
People are good at closing their doors.
قبول دارم.
Do you know what a door is?
پشت سر دیدونشون.
Of course you know. You have one right there at the verge of your little world. A door is a barrier to keep the bad out.
Oh.
The bad can be anything. A bad person, a bad smell, and sometimes me.
Nah, you're not a bad thing, you're
I can't
a
open doors.
stranger.
I find them tricky. Should I push or pull? Should I turn the knob left or right? Should I try to take it off its hinges? Should I chip away at it, hoping it will fall apart? And what happens when it opens? Do I close it behind me?
بچه هم برای ترسیدن اومدم ولی فلسفه گرفتم.
Do I keep it open? But that might be rude to the person who had it closed. But then, how do I get out? And what happens if the wind pushes it close? What then? So many options. So many things that could go wrong. Whenever I stand in front of a closed door, it paralyzes me. I stare at it for a long time and think of my excuses. Because that's all they are. What bothers me the most about closed doors is the idea they exist to keep me out.
شاید دلیل دیگه داره.
It fills me with the need to go in. So I search for a crevice or a window. Anything that might be open.
درک میکنم بچه ها درک میکنم.
Anything that might let me in. I'm not good with doors, but as long as there's a place where I can fit, then I can go in anywhere. Every night, I hop across the shadows of the streets. I'm careful so as to not be caught by the light. In my eternal search, I pick a place where to rest. I slip in and spend the night wherever is comfortable, without alerting anyone.
Okay.
Usually it's a cellar, an attic, anywhere with dust, with dirt.
Oops. Okay.
I feel at home there.
خوبه.
But sometimes, just sometimes, an urge swells inside of me. The urge to be seen. So I search hard for a door that's open, for an entryway covered in darkness, and for someone to be at the other end, as if expecting me, but you won't look at me.
I was expecting you ولی نمیخوام نگاه کنم. ما بخوام فردا میشه درک کنی.
Even though you had your door open for visitors. Why is that? Are you afraid?
نه.
Do I scare you?
نه. You look friendly. At least so far you're friendly, you know?
No, that can't be it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
We have been chatting for so long.
آره 10 دقیقه شده.
You haven't chased me out. That means you welcome me. So I'm certain that if I were to reach out my hand, you would reciprocate and grasp it.
بادوه دستای چرا طوری هم انگار کامل نیست دستاش میدونیم دستش مچ دستش و اینا ظاهرا وجود نداره.
I'm sure your hands are warm.
آره من نمیخوام.
So very warm. Because people are always warm.
شit باید در میرستم.
Hey, how do my hands look?
نه مثل از این
My
دسته.
warmth finally meets yours. How will it feel? Answer me.
من به عنوان کسی که خیلی سیف دوست داره و بله They look tired. They look incomplete. They look tired.
They
you know?
look tired.
آره بله هیچ راهی نداره که ما ترسناک درست کنیم کوتاه پشیمون شدم Nightmare fuel.
That may be so. These fingers of mine have touched so many things. They are always stretching forwards, reaching out for something. The tip of my fingers dance over the surfaces that I travel, and their sensations reach the core of my brain, be it the softness of the first spring flowers, or the roughness of a wall made out of rubbish. Caressing, grabbing, clawing, no matter the time of day, no matter if I'm awake or asleep, as if they had a mind of their own. Even now, they clutch onto the fabric of your bed sheets.
Okay.
They like how these thousands of threads intertwine with each other. The rustle of fabric against fabric, of skin against skin is irresistible.
Okay.
They want more.
چیکار میکنی؟
They want to feel closer,
strong.
to have it between them and around them, more and more and more. Sometimes, however, they can't reach as far as they'd like.
داری من تیز میگن چشام باز کنم؟ حتما.
That's when I lend a hand. I take over and stretch, stretch, stretch.
Shit.
And they grow. Maybe just the length of a fingernail every time.
اسم نزدیکتر شده.
But they grow. Just so they can reach out, clutch what they want, and then throw it aside. Discarded and forgotten.
Understandable.
That's why they are tired. Because they never stop seeking. And most likely, never will.
Oh.
Hey, have you ever stretched your fingers to grab a hold of something important?
آره.
Only to learn that it's been long out of your grasp.
آره.
Have you?
بگو آره. Don't remain silent.
These hands. Are these my hands?
از چون میتونم با قراکی کنترل کنم جواب چیه این که اوکی این که سیاه اوکی نایس این که سیاه اوکی حل نو these are
Is
your
that
hands.
so? Then, how do my hands look when my warmth finally meets yours? How will it feel? Answer me.
اوه باید چون دوباره انتخاب کنم خدا دلوک incomplete
They look incomplete.
آره نایس من فیول بودون قبل آها نایس این بهتره
That may be so. Amidst my travels, I have lost more than I can imagine.
میکنم برده
I have left people behind. People who were my chat companions. Just like you are now.
اوکی درک میکنم پیش اومده
So it's no wonder that by leaving them behind, I will leave parts of me as well.
اوکی
Things such as skin, or flesh, or bones,
درک میکنم relatable اوکی
anything that makes me, me,
اوکی
as farewell gifts, you could say.
حتما
It sounds like an excuse, and that's because it is. Because I am careless and overly curious. I can't help but wonder how everything feels to the touch. Like the crust of a tree, or the surface of a frozen lake. But sometimes I find something else, like a building engulfed in a raging fire. I think of the screams in the distance, or the suffering and death and charred skin, and wonder, how does that feel? So I put my hands to the fire. It hurts, but I tolerate it, and keep them there, for long enough that the uncomfortable feeling dissipates, and the smell of charred skin starts protruding from my own.
Oh.
And when I take them out, the feeling persists. That horrible, but intoxicating feeling. I seek such extreme sensations. The edge of a knife sometimes provides it. Other times, the fangs of a beast. Most times, however, it's by mere accident. I would place my fingers over a benign surface, only to discover it's covered in spikes, and I will leave my hands there as I traverse along it, leaving parts of my body as a farewell gift. In that sense, it's not so different from what I was saying before. The fire and the blades are friends. They have granted me times of great fun, so it's only polite to leave something of yours as a sign of thanks. But there's one thing I've always loathed from these encounters. They're always painful. I'd rather they weren't. Hey, have you ever placed yourself in harm's way?
Self harm you mean? Of course ولی اوکی.
Only to feel the satisfaction you've realized is not yours.
اوه نه اونطوری.
Have you?
شاید. به تو چه؟ اوه شو.
These hands. Are these my hands?
من یاد گرفتم بچه، من یاد گرفتم که هیچ وقت نو قبول کنی وقتی حرفتو زدی.
A good answer. Yet, there is only one way to know the truth. Open your eyes.
Oh, I want.
So you won't look at me.
بله.
Even though my hands could be the same as yours. Think about it. Maybe you and I are similar. No, I know we are. I can feel it in my skin. Oh. Can you hear it?
آره چی؟
My skin is pulsating. It has been long since this happened. It's a sign of my innermost emotions flowing out. I wander the world, wanting to be seen. I'll be satisfied as long as someone tells me how I look, but it's not like anyone will do. If it did, then it would be oh so easy, since I could show myself to everyone at once, every living person in this land, and ask them all the same question. Someone will answer. There's no doubt about it. But it might not be the answer I wish for. Since I don't want to be judged, I don't want to be perceived as something I'm not.
Same.
It scares me.
Same.
That is why, when someone is on the verge of looking at me, I shy away. I hide, fading into the dark. But you might be different.
Huh?
If it's you, it might be possible to stand still, if only for a second.
Perhaps.
That way you can help me, and we can both be fulfilled. Just thinking about it, it makes me feel something. I cannot describe it. I am not good with words.
این تا اینجا پیش رفتی. But you're not good with words. Okay.
There was a person in my past who taught me to speak like a person. They were not good at it either. And thinking back on it, they certainly didn't enjoy it. To teach a wordless being how to talk must be a challenge. Yet, they did, simply because they could. It is weird to remember, because it makes me think of why I want to be seen, and I am not. Sure, I don't care much for my appearance. I don't want to be judged. But if that were it, I could easily stay out of sight. So why is it? Why do I want someone to recognize me so much? Maybe it's only because I can. Because everyone gets to be recognized. But me. But I will. Soon. Once you open your eyes. There it is again. Just thinking about the moment you unveil your sight onto me, and you finally take those bed sheets off your body, and you inspect every crevice of mine, and you finally open those tight lips of yours.
Nah.
To let me hear what I am, and to maybe even give me a name.
Okay. Nah.
It makes me feel.
I don't open my eyes because That's what games said, you know?
But I don't know what. Surely it would be evident if you were to look at my face. Hey, what does my expression look like when that veil of uncertainty finally disappears? What will we convey to each other? Answer me.
آره. It's a surprise grimace.
Surprised. Grimace.
Grimace. Okay. Same bro, I'm not good with words either. Shit.
That may be so.
Shit, من پشیمونم. من فکر نمی‌کردم که این سوال اینطوری باشه.
An emotionless stare.
بله. Much better bro.
That may be so. Expressions are difficult. They require one's face to contort in many different ways.
یک لحظه چیز کنم داره ضبط میشه دیگه. بله داره ضبط میشه. خدا شکر.
I am not capable of that. Everything about me is stiff, from the way I walk, to the way I talk, to the way I feel. It is something I noticed long ago. I may hurt and I may grow, but I do not change, not in the way other people do. People interact with each other. They form connections. They experience thrills. A person becomes someone different with each passing second.
If our those could hear this, if they could see this, they would pretty upset. They would get pretty upset, bro.
Turning old and perishing. However, I don't think I'm capable of any of those things. My journey began long ago. Longer than any person has ever journeyed. And in my life, I have seen others born and die, born and die. A person's existence is so fleeting, and yet so many things happen to them. It is something I lack. Were I to write a book, I could not fill a single page. It's not for the lack of memories, but rather because these memories mean nothing to me, save for a minuscule number. They are all the same, blending with each other into a mottled gray, lacking the meaning people often give to that which they care about. Perhaps if someone else had lived what I had, they would see meaning. They would treasure it. But I cannot. No matter how I try, I can't see any worth in what I do. And by extension, in what I am, I want for someone to tell me how I look. Yet, I don't see that as important. No one but me would care. So why should I care? But that doesn't mean I have never felt. I feel things. Joy, sorrow, fear. I am always feeling, and right now, I am feeling strongly. It's here, in my pulsating skin. You say my expression is emotionless, that it shows nothing, and if you say so, it must be true. But soon you will see something, because what I'm feeling is not nothing. Hey, have you ever masked yourself with indifference, only to hide the overwhelming emotions hiding beneath? Have you? This expression, is this my expression? I see. Thank you. You have truly helped me tonight. These are my eyes. These
من اوایل وسط های ویدیو گفتم که اگه احساس کنم که وقتشه، یعنی این که وقتشه. و الان زمانیه که وقتشه بچه ها. من جامپ اسکیر میشم. بچه ها هیچ وقت به احساساتتون اعتماد نکنین.
No. I see. I understand.
Thank you.
No, it's fine. You have still helped me by answering my questions. No one has done that for me before.
خیلی هم خدا خوبه. خیلی هم خدا شکر.
So I have no right to ask for anything else.
That's the point.
No, that is a lie. Ever since I stepped into this room, you have refused to engage with me. Not even once. Not even once, not even once, not even once, not even once, not even once. Not even once. Did you open your eyes? Not even once. Did you look at my face? You stayed there, acting as if you were asleep, feigning ignorance and not moving an inch. At times making me believe that our conversation was just in my head. You haven't opened your mouth. But you didn't need to. I can hear far, far beyond what most others can. And I can see further than what others would consider the dark, empty bottom. That's why I know that I wasn't wrong. You are like me.
بچه من برای بازی ترسناک اومدم ولی فلسفه و اینا گرفتم.
We are the same. You too. Look for what's not there. You too. Reach out for what might hurt you. And you too are a liar. The type that shows one thing and feels another.
I agree.
But you made a mistake. I know you're lying because every answer you've given me so far has been wrong. I am not what you said I am. These eyes, these hands, this expression. They aren't mine. Maybe they are yours.
I remain speechless. I remain silent.
But I do not care.
Can I remain
Not
silent?
anymore. Open your eyes.
من توی قبلا گفتم بچه آدم وقتی که احساس خطر میکنه، احساس یعنی
I didn't want to be judged. I didn't want to be perceived for something I'm not. And that's all you did. So now, you will open your eyes and see me for what I truly am. You said so, remember, that in this room, you know how everything looks. It was those words that brought me here. So you have to do right by that which you claimed. It is time. Open your eyes.
open my eyes. نمیتونم باز کنم.
Open your eyes.
Shit.
You had your chance. It's not up to you anymore.
Oh, shit.
You won't open your eyes.
منم باز میکنم.
I will.
خیلی محکم باز کردی فکر کنم.
Ah, your eyes are as beautiful as I imagined. Tell me, my new friend, what do you see? That won't do.
چیکار
Open your
میکنه؟
eyes. Open them. Open them now.
آی آی
Open, open, open. Open, open, open. Open, open, open.
I don't have the power to choose to open them. I want to understand. فان فکت بچه ها. فان فکت بچه ها، من دارم بازی ویندوز بازی میکنم و وقتی میکوبه واقعا ویندوز بازی میلرزه. نمیدونم توی موفق شدم همچین چیزی درست کنم، ولی دیتیل خوبیه.
It seems I did it again.
Again.
You can't see anymore, right?
آره.
You can't talk anymore, right? You can't think anymore, right? Then, this is farewell. Thank you for trying, friend. Even though you were a liar, I leave this piece of myself here with you.
Okay.
I must go. I must look for the right person.
الان منو کشت.
Someone who can tell me how I look. Someone who can explain to me why everyone looks like that. When
تموم شد نه؟ اوکی. There's something in my hand. It's what they left behind. What is it? It feels important. But I can't open my eyes. Not anymore. همونو گفت. دنیل کوتوروف. نایس. بچه ها فکر کنم گیم تموم شد و خیلی ممنون که تا اینجا همراهی کردین. خیلی گیم قشنگی به نظر من. لینکش اون پایین میذارم برای پلتفرم، فکر کنم ویندوز و مطمئن نیستم برای لینوکس و مک هم هست، ولی احتمالا هست و حتی شما نداری. خوب مثلا که زیاد کار نداریم. خوب آره دیگه، مرسی که تا اینجا همراهی کردین. لینک ویدیو پایینه و لطفا لایک و سابسکرایب فراموش نشه. تا ویدیو بعد، خداحافظ.